Hello, friends. And in this video, I want to share to you the way how I learn to improve my English speaking. And in this video, we will, learn about the way how we talk to our friend, right? Related to a sleep topic. So, if you want to talk to your friend about this topic, firstly, you can ask your friend with this question like this. How much sleep do you usually get? If I meet my friend and my friend asks me this question, for me, I sleep so early. I think if comparison with other people in the same age with me, and for me, usually I go to sleep at 10 p.m. and I get up at 6 a.m. in tomorrow. And I think it is good for my health, for my health with that sleeping. And how about you? What time do you go to bed to sleep? And do you feel good after getting up with your sleeping habit? Yeah, and you can talk with your friend like that. Okay. And for next question, you can ask your friend like this. Why do some people sleep well while other people do not sleep well? For me, I think it depends on you, right? But firstly, I want to say for everyone, right? When we were childs, I think we had a good sleep, right? And it was so easy for us to sleep. But as you had the problems of sleeping when you are grown up, right? Or when you are old. So I think firstly, related to your life, if you often feel stressful, you are often depressed, right? Because of your life, because your relationship with other people, especially with the member in your families, right? It is not good, right? Or it was broken, so that's why you are depressed, as you feel stressful. Perhaps relates to your working, right? Your relationship with your manager or with your colleagues in the schools. So when you get office to work, you feel so terrible, right? And you feel so stressful because you get a lot of tasks from your manager, right? But you can finish well. Anyways, you finish the task, right? You get from your manager, but it does not meet your manager requirements, right? So that's why for every time when you make the reports and send to your manager criticizes us so much, right? So that's why you also feel stressful and want to give up, something like that. So that's really true. You will feel very hard, right, to sleep at night because to the time, right? And you go to the bed to sleep, but you always think about the bad memories, right? Your broken relationship with the members in your families or with the colleagues, right? So that's why lead to the troubles that you cannot sleep well, right? It is really hard for you to sleep. One thing, and another thing, I think it relates to your habit. Such as before, right? You have one habit that as you go to sleep so lately at 11 p.m., right? You start sleeping and you also get up so lately at around 9 a.m. in tomorrow. You just get up. Yeah, so but for now, you change about your life, right? You get a new job. So you want to sleep early, right? And get up early. So I think it is very hard for you and you cannot sleep well as well. Yeah. And it is my answer for this question. And for you, how do you think if other people ask you with this question and how will you answer? Why do some people sleep well while other people do not sleep well? Okay, please show your opinion. And for next question, you can ask your friend, what do you do when you have trouble sleeping? And for me, that if I have trouble sleeping, for the first thing I will do that I will try to exercise as much as possible in the evening because I have one habit. Yeah, I consider it is my habit. It is not my hobby anymore because I do this and repeat this every day. That in evening I will go to the gym to lift weight, or if I do not go to the gym to lift weight, I will run. Yeah, I will run on the streets. Yeah, so for every day, right? If I do this, I feel very comfortable and I will have a good sleep. So that's why when I have troubles sleeping, firstly, I will do that. I will try to exercise as much as possible to release my stress, right? For everything. I mean that for terrible memories. Yeah. And another thing I will do that before go to sleep. I will read the books. Yeah, I will read in my native language. Yeah, for around 30 minutes or 1 hour before I go to sleep. So usually, if I do that, I will have a good sleep. Yeah, and for you, if you have trouble sleeping, how do you do? Yeah. And for next question, you can ask your friend, yeah, what time do you usually go to sleep, right? What time do you usually get up? Yeah. And for me, as I already told you, right, I go to sleep quite early. So at 10 p.m., yeah, I go to sleep. And yeah, at 6 a.m. Tomorrow, I will get up. Yeah, for every day, even though at the weekend, right, I do not need to work. But I also get up early at 6 a.m. because I want to practice and want to make this become my habit. Yeah. So I do not want to change my biological characteristics of. I'm sorry for this question. I think I do not use the right words, but I want to say to you that I do not. I want to practice to have a good biological clock, right? This means I go to sleep at the right time and get up at the right time, so my health will be good. Yeah. And how about you? What time do you usually go to sleep? So in the case, because of the work, right, you have to work overnight. So you go to sleep so lately. So I also want to ask you. So in tomorrow, do you still get up as before? Yeah, or you will get up later? Yeah, I also want to ask you. And for me, that for several days, right? I get a lot of work and I need to finish early. Yeah, so I need to work overtime, right? And at the time, usually I go to sleep so lately at 12 p.m. I will go to sleep, yeah, or even at 1 or 2 at 1 or 2 o'clock, right? I mean a.m. 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. I go to sleep, and but for me, I never get up lately, even though I have to awake overnight to work, but I still wake up, get up at 6 a.m. Yeah, and it is my decision. Yeah, and how about you? Yeah, and it already becomes my habit. Okay, and for the next question, you can ask your friend also relates to this topic sleep. Has you ever slept in a strange place that was not a bed? And for me, yeah, I had slept in a strange place in the past, but just in the case when I was drunk, I drank so much beer. So I still remember for 1 year ago, I slept in the toilet because at the time I was so drunk, right? And as you know, I was not well, conscious. Yeah, so that's why I slept in the toilet. But I just slept for around 1 hour. Yeah, and then my friend recognized and called me up and took me back to my home. Yeah. And how about you? And has you ever slept in a strange place? That's not bad. And can you describe your feeling at the time and for right now as well? Okay. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you in next video about the way how we learn to improve our speaking. Right.